وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وقل لعبادي يقولوا التي هي أحسن إن الشيطان ينزغ بينهم إن الشيطان كان للإنسان عدوا مبينا ربكم أعلم بكم إن يشأ يرحمكم أو إن يشأ يعذبكم وما أرسلناك عليهم وكيلا وربك أعلم بمن في السماوات والأرض ولقد فضلنا بعض النبيين على بعض وآتينا داود زبورا قل ادعوا الذين زعمتم من دونه فلا يملكون كشف الضر عنكم ولا تحويلا أولئك الذين يدعون يبتغون إلى ربهم الوسيلة أيهم أقرب ويرجون رحمته ويخافون عذابه إن عذاب ربك كان محذورا وإن من قرية إلا نحن مهلكوها قبل يوم القيامة أو معذبوها عذابا شديدا كان ذلك في الكتاب مسطورا وما منعنا أن نرسل بالآيات إلا أن كذب بها الأولون وآتينا ثمود الناقة مبصرة فظلموا بها وما نرسل بالآيات إلا تخويفا صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Bani Israeel, this ayah 53. وَقُلْ لِعِبَادِي يَقُولُوا الَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. The specific background of this ayah is that somebody called some slur to Hazrat Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu anhu. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down this ayah because Hazrat Umar Khattab radiyallahu anhu also replied to this person in stern words, in harsh words. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave a general principle that harsh talk, it does not bring any benefit. So harsh talk, stern words that are hard on the ears for people, they have no benefit. You talk to them, somebody says you something, somebody calls you something, when you are tolerant and you do sabr, there is great reward with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for somebody who suffers at the hands of another person. And if it is a believer, then among the believers, exchange of harsh words is going to create rifts and going to disrupt harmony among Muslims. And if it's a disbeliever, again, saying harsh words to them is not going to bring them to Islam. Soft but concrete words that talk about the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Prophet of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are going to create effect on the hearts of disbelievers as well. Otherwise, only harsh words and responding to them the way they talk to us or the way they humiliate or na'uzubillah sometimes even calls us a name or anything, that if we return that just like they are saying it to us, that's not going to bring any benefit. A Muslim inherently has the goodwill of all the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at their heart, and the goodwill, the best of intention and the best of the things that we can do to disbelievers is to politely and firmly call them towards the goodness and the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So وَقُلْ لِعِبَادِي يَقُولُوا الَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. Say, tell my servants that they should speak that which is best. إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ يَنْزَغُ بَيْنَهُم. Surely shaitan creates discord among them. إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ كَانَ لِلْإِنسَانِ عَدُوًّا مُبِينًا. Indeed, shaitan is an open enemy to mankind. Now it should be understood that using this ayah, people say that we should always deal gently with the kuffar, which is true. But those kuffar, those disbelievers who come fighting and attacking, then they are supposed to be fought with full force and full preparation. Similarly, those kuffar, those disbelievers who are gaining a lot of status and a lot of honor in this world and such financial strength and such status in this world that even the Muslims are becoming impressed and leaving their deen because of that, then for i'la'i kalimatullah, for establishing the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, such kuffar, their powers will also be fought against and destroyed. But in the matter of qawl, in the matter of what you say, you always have to be soft and polite to them. Rabbukum a'lamu bikum. This is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is more knowing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows all of you best. إِن يَشَأْ يَرْحَمْكُمْ أَوْ إِن يَشَأْ يُعَذِّبْكُمْ. If He so wills, He will have mercy on you, and if He so wills, He will punish you. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ عَلَيْهِمْ وَكِيلًا. Even the Prophet ﷺ has not been sent as responsible for them in the matter that it has not been made even the responsibility of the Prophet ﷺ that he has to make sure that everybody brings faith and becomes a Muslim. Only the job is to deliver in the concrete, logical and all sorts of manners that will affect their hearts, whatever has been given the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَرَبُّكَ أَعْلَمُ بِمَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best about all that is in the heavens and in the earth. وَلَقَدْ فَضَّلْنَا بَعْضَ النَّبِيِّينَ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we have certainly granted excellence to some prophets over others. So therefore this is proven from the Quran, not from this one ayah, but other ayahs of the Quran as well, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has stations and gradation among prophets as well. But the one who tells us who is superior over another one is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We out of our own will and understanding will not say that certain prophet is above the other or more superior in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَآتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ زَبُورًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that we gave Dawood Zabur. The ulama have written that why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only bring the mention of Dawood alayhi salam and Zabur, his book, because that book particularly mentioned that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the final prophet, will not only be a Nabi and the greatest alim of Sharia and all those things that are found in every Nabi, he would also have kingdom on earth. And that was proven when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had Medina, and then also he was given the control of Makkah by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. قُلِ ادْعُوا الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُم مِّن دُونِهِ فَلَا يَمْلِكُونَ كَشْفَ الضُّرِّ عَنْكُمْ وَلَا تَحْوِيلًا. Say, call those whom you assume to be gods besides him. فَلَا يَمْلِكُونَ كَشْفَ الضُّرِّ عَنْكُمْ وَلَا تَحْوِيلًا. While they have no power to remove distress from you nor to change it. So these pagans of Makkah as well, they would worship their idols, but whenever a calamity would befall them, they would turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When they would be sick, they would call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They would also know that these idols cannot do anything to us. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is challenging them that call these idols, all those partners, associate gods that you make as partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, ask them to remove some problem from your life. They will not do it, they will not be able to do it, nor they will be even able to change it. أولئك الذين يدعون يبتغون إلى ربهم الوسيلة أيهم أقرب ويرجون رحمته ويخافون عذابه. Those whom they invoke, they themselves do seek the means of access to their Lord, as to which of them becomes the closest, and they hope for His mercy and fear His punishment. So among the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, particularly human beings, what they invoke as associate gods to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, their state is such that those, for example, the Jewish people or the Christian people, they would make their prophets their gods. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that the reality of these prophets is themselves, they يَبْتَغُونَ إِلَىٰ رَبِّهِمُ الْوَسِيلَةِ, they keep on seeking means towards their Lord. So they themselves submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and keep on seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَيُّهُمْ أَقْرَبُ, among which of them becomes the closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَرْجُونَ رَحْمَةً, and constantly hope for the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَخَافُونَ عَذَابًا, and constantly fear the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that those that you are calling as gods, their state is this. What about you, and how did you ever come up with the idea that you can make them gods? Inna adaba rabbika kana mahzura. Surely the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is really something that should be feared. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us His true fear, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us His true useful hope. آمين يا رب العالمين. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلق سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.